My name is Renee Johnson, and in March 2010, I met a remarkable young lady on the bus. She invited me to the small groups. I began attending the small groups probably for about 3 times in a row. And I was so impressed with the sincere amount of love and concern and I think wisdom and knowledge that I saw being exhibited at the small groups, that when I was asked if I wanted to join them for church the following Sunday, I said yes. To my surprise, the same thing that I saw in the small groups, I saw exponentially being preached and within the members of Bethel. I have been here ever since. While I've been at Bethel, I've met God and I've met His love and found out just how crazy He is about me and each one of us individually, and how intimately He wants to take care of me. There's not a single detail or concern about me that He doesn't want to fix it and take care of it and make it better. And I think it's that love and that intimacy with God, that fellowship and friendship with God that has changed me as a person and has caused changes in my life. So much so that if I ever had to leave Bethel for any reason, I know that that intimacy and that love, that relationship would go with me. Before I came to Bethel, I had never really seen any healing or really heard too much about healing or some of the other full gospel works of God, but particularly about healing. So in May 2010, I was diagnosed with an aggressive form of rheumatoid arthritis. It began to literally ravage all of my joints really quickly, particularly in my knee. Now, healing is something that for some people it happens instantly, but for some people it's a journey, but it's about the development of your faith. So one night at Friday Night Live, after worship and some praise and prayer, Bishop came up and he called up for people that needed healing. We were going to take communion at this service. It was at Bethel North. And I went up with others, still wanting to be healed, still wanting to believe that God would heal me. And somehow or another, in Bishop's teaching and speaking to us about healing, suddenly, as he spoke, I received a revelation from his teaching and the presence of God that I would be healed, not because I was popular or unpopular or pretty or unpretty or, a good person or not so good person, but just because I believed in Jesus, that my healing would be received completely just by His grace. And I knew right then at that moment that I had been healed. I just knew. So when I went back to my seat, I thought I'd try it because suddenly my knee didn't hurt from the surgery that I had just had that January. And so I started trying to bend down and it kept working. And I was scared to tell anybody because I thought it would stop, but it kept working. And ever since then, it kept on working. Now I'm glad to say that the arthritis isn't attacking any more of my joints. I am learning to live with my knee and just the damage that had already been done. I am almost completely and totally off of canes and crutches and anything else. So that's why I love Bethel and the small groups and Friday Night Live.